Hello.
Yeah. Hello,
Hi.
sir. I'm
Yeah.
Suman. I called yesterday.
Ji.
Yes, sir. Do you have some time to talk?
Yes, please.
Yeah. What happened actually is earlier also I contacted you.
Yes.
Contacted you.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a doubt that I'm pre-diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then initially it showed I forgot that we actually do one test, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes 3 months average.
Yes. H1 something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That it showed 6.5.
Okay.
So I thought the doctor told you are diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is after 1 week I have tested again in some other lab.
Mm-hmm.
So it showed 5.5.
Okay.
It's not even in pre-diabetic range.
Mm-hmm. But pre-diabetic rate has been, that reference range has been changed up to 8. Not even up to 8. After 8 only they say it is pre-diabetic or diabetic. They don't suggest any medicine or any course of action before that.
No, they say above 6.5 it's diabetic, right?
No, they say, doctors say, but look at US standards. US had made this standard. Earlier it was up to 7 is okay. Then they changed it and they said US changed it and said it is up to 8 is okay. Then whole of the Indian doctors and other associations, they protested that we know better than US and we will stick to 7 only. But actually, if you understand, this is a metabolic syndrome.
Okay.
Wherein the sugar or glucose does not go to the cells.
Yeah.
The problem arises only and only when the blood becomes so thin because of excess sugar that this sugar cannot be delivered to the cells, and which is beyond 180 or 200.
Okay.
If before it reaches 200, if you start cutting down your sugar intake, you will become diabetic.
Okay.
Because your energy level will go down. See, there is no need for you to even think about diabetes and pre-diabetes kind of thing if your sugar is even 150, 200, because the more you become conscious, more diabetic chances are there. There are chances that you will become diabetic.
Okay.
So far as eating is concerned, other things are concerned, never worry about that. In general, it is good to follow hydration, dehydration for general, not for diabetes. For general health, it is good. It increases your energy level. And once the energy level is good, you can never get diabetes in life. The main thing is energy level. Nothing, the blood sugar level is not important.
Yeah, that's what hydration and dehydration. I have been following it, but then not to that level.
No need to do that level. No need to do that level also.
So for the past 8 or 9 months, I have been following it. I could see a lot of improvement in the energy levels as well. So, but then the problem is even I contacted you when I contacted you earlier. I told this urine problem I'm having. I get the urination for every half an hour or so. That too in more quantity. So this is the major problem, and apart from that, even I've communicated this earlier with you, the erection, what
is that? What is that? You tell me about that, because these days I am getting a lot of this thing, and I want to basically specialize on this particular aspect only.
Okay.
What is your status of erections and all? Is there any improvement?
I don't see improvement in that part. So, earlier, before I faced all these issues, right? I was super energetic about that. Even never mind what I'm saying. I had a consensual. I had consensual sex with my would-be. So earlier I was like super energetic. I even after having after doing sex for 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so. So right after the first time, within half an hour or 1 hour, I used to get erection again.
Okay.
So I used to get aroused and I used to do sex again. I could do even 4 or 5 times in a single day.
Okay.
So, but then now I could maximum do only 1 time, but too it's not that satisfactory.
But how many times in a week?
This is not regular,
How
not
often
regular.
it is?
So earlier, whenever I maybe in a month or so, if I want to have in a day, I can easily I used to easily have 4 to 5 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's I can hardly have only 1 time.
Yeah, that's right.
Not...
But what I am saying is, are you still unmarried?
Yes. I'm about to marry in this December.
Okay.
So I'm even more worried now because of this thing.
Okay. Now just tell me one thing. How many times in a week are you doing masturbation or otherwise sex?
I can say 4 to 5 times.
4
Not
to 5?
Now, earlier.
No, what about now? Have you reduced it?
It has drastically gone down. I could say hardly 1 or 2 times.
In a week?
That too, in a week.
Why that has gone down?
I'm not sure about that.
Are you increasing your water intake once in a week, 10 days?
Water intake, I'm not increasing that. Like you said, you told in a week at least you need to have 1 day 2 to 3 liters.
Yeah.
So that I'm not doing
See, what I understand is people who drink too less water also have a problem. People who drink too much of water also have a problem. If there are enough number of people who would say that within 36 hours of dehydration, their libido or their sexual performance increased drastically. There was even a person, 48-year-old, who said after doing this dehydration part and maybe the full dehydration part also, that he said even his wife was surprised and she also said the whole of the in the younger days also he was not so good at it or having so much of stamina, right?
Okay.
There are other younger people also who also said, but they also said one more thing, that they are not able to maintain it. Let us say they dehydrated and next 2 days or 3 days they were good and after that it again declines.
Okay.
So overall thing is that you have to increase your water intake. In case it keeps going down, then also there is a problem. Metabolic waste or something builds up. If you keep your water intake low, even the backache and other things also come in. But the moment the backache comes in and immediately if you increase the water intake, it will go away within 2 hours, 3 hours.
Okay.
So increasing the water intake is a very, very important part. That is one part. Second, I have yesterday only made one more change. If you are looking at my listening to my conversations, I have been telling people now recently of 2 meals a day.
Yeah, I've been following that for the past, I could say 3 or 4 months. I've been following that. But now, timing wise, it's not exactly how you told.
Yeah, but listen. Then I also followed that, but I also realized that there is a substantial improvement in the beginning. But after a few days, the improvement stops and it starts going down.
Okay.
So yesterday, just like dehydration, I again made some changes. 2 meals and 3 meals. 1 day 2 meal, 1 day 3 meal, 1 day 2 meal, 1 day 3 meal, and then after once in a week increase the water intake. Even in that case, the reason I'll tell you. The theory was that in case you take 2 meals, you will save energy of 1 meal.
Okay.
And whatever digestive system consumes energy for 1 meal, that will be saved. So that will be made available for rest of the 2 meals. Second thing is you will get more time instead of 5 hours. There is a gap of 8-9 hours.
Yes.
So
Yeah, correct.
out of the same food, your body will be able to generate more energy.
Okay.
Maybe it will not be able to. Maybe it will slightly increase the energy which is made from the food, but it will be lot of improvement because of energy saved also. So the first 1 or 2 days you're going to feel very good about it. But then what happens is your digestive system improves immediately. In case you are giving more energy to your digestive system, what will happen? The digestive system will get into overdrive. It will spend all the energy which you have made available to it. So instead of digesting in 8 hours, it will be capable of digesting in 5 hours by next day.
Okay.
So in case it is able to digest in 5 hours, what will happen now? The food which you have eaten, that gets digested within 4-5 hours or 6 hours. Rest of the 2 to 3 hours, there is nothing to be digested. Yeah. So your body lacks energy. So in case it lacks energy, again the energy starts dipping down. So what I just suggest is that I'll send you that note also, WhatsApp message. So one day if you take 2 meals a day, next day your digestive system will be better. So you switch over to 3 meals again. Then again 2 meals, then again 3 meals. So that way step by step you will be climbing up and your body will not stop improving. But again, I still have to test it. I have done it only for few days. So far as 2 meals is concerned, there was huge improvement in the sexual performance of the ladies. Not performance, I would say. Whatever menstruation related problems they used to have, which they were not able to solve, even hydration, dehydration was helping them a little bit in the period cycle. Like, period cycle is 28 days.
Yes,
women used to have about somebody 25, 23 or 32, 34, 35, those kind of irregularities. Then they had pain also. So far as regularity is concerned, hydration, dehydration used to take care of that. But so far as the period pain is concerned, that was not going away with 3 meals. Okay. And immediately after shifting to 2 meals a day, that period pain also started going out. And there was a lot of other improvement in terms of bleeding and other things. All those parameters also started changing. But then again, there will be improvement, then it will stop again. Because, see, what is the problem is that in case a person has got minimum requirement of the energy is, let us say, 2000 calories a person. Now, he is, let us say, shifted to 1100 or 1000. So what we can do is we can increase it to by 1200 up to 1200. But then whatever system we adopt, it will stick to around 1200. Again, the problems will be faced. So unless until it reaches 2000, the problem, he will still not be happy. Some part of the brain will say, I am still not okay. So maybe I am hoping that this 2 meal, 3 meal, step by step, it will keep increasing the energy level to 2000. Once it reaches 2000, then every system will be alright. Right now, you will be facing a problem. Once in a day, you will feel like you are too good. Second thing is, you are saying 3-4 times. I don't know whether you're doing it 3-4 times or not. I would, there are 2-3 things I would suggest. First is, the sexual organ needs blood supply.
Yes.
Now, if you don't get enough blood supply, there will be a problem. Second thing is, we kind of do it, to reach the orgasm as fast as possible. Sometimes one may do it faster. Sometimes one may use some force also. Right?
Yeah.
So what happens when you use the force? There are veins which are very, very small and delicate. Right? So those small vessels will get damaged and it will leak. Those blood vessels are as thin as in one hair width. There will be lakhs of veins. So it is that small. So if they get damaged, the sensitivity will decline. So then obviously your arousal and other things will also suffer.
Yeah.
So practically, like if you already know the sexual part. So in ladies, there will be a lot of lubrication. and whatever happens, it will be very soft and easy. And one should have sufficient time. One should not try to do in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And one should not try to use force or aggression or violence. If you are slow, then obviously the chances of the smaller nerves getting damaged will not be there. Second thing, it is good mentally also. So if you're running out of time, it's better not to do it. Secondly, reducing the periodicity. Like if you're doing it 4-5 times, I think it is very good this thing. And no need to think in terms of that you should be able to do 5 times in a day. That is not needed. Maybe once or twice in a day is fine at the best. Morning, evening, those kind of things. So there's nothing to think about it, and it's.
No, but then the kind of erection that I used to earlier have, like I don't have now.
So that's what I'm saying, because sensitivity, you might have lost sensitivity, you might be going too fast, you might be yourself hurrying up.
No, it's not about the speed and all, like erection wise, the strongness I'm saying, like.
Sorry?
It's not that, the strongness I'm saying, like it's not that strong, like the kind of erection that I'm
hard.
Getting, it's not that strong.
That is not hard. As hard as that. See, that is all. The cause could be your strength of the grip and all that. So try to be very, very light, and then try it maybe like when you are at leisure. Let's say if you're sleeping alone, then try it for like almost 1 hour. Go slow, and maybe for a few days you can see the porn also or something, and then see whether there's improvement. When you trying to do it faster and the grip is tightened, then over a period of time you may suffer. So try to be very patient, go very, very slow, and see the change which will happen within 5-6 days or weeks time. You'll have harder than it was even before.
I'm talking about the hardness of the.
I'm also talking about that.
Okay.
So when you go slow, let us say you are not hurrying up at all. So you should keep in mind you have to go for 1 hour. So initially for a few days you might have a problem, but as the blood vessel starts building up, because see, once you're doing it, then blood starts flowing. So whatever is damaged will also start getting repaired.
Okay.
Only keep your grip light.
Okay.
Okay. And otherwise also, if you're going to have like consensual sex with somebody, then also should be using a position which is not very tightening. So that is good for both the partners.
Okay.
So I hope within 1 week or so you will feel the difference by like be mentally at peace to go for 1 hour. Keep that thing in mind and don't rush up in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So that will also like besides the time, it will basically be helping you with the blood circulation.
Okay.
Okay. Initially it may not seem to help. I must tell you that. Your time or your hardness may not change, but within 5-10 days or 15 days, you will see 100% difference, and even it will be stronger and harder than it was much before. Even 2 years, 3 years back also, you'll have much more satisfaction.
Okay.
Okay.
And regarding these problems, sir, like the urine problem which I'm seeing.
Urine problem is still there.
It's still there, like.
So that also could be.
I experience this like whenever like I have.
No, now listen. That also. I'll come to your part also. See, first of all, the girls or ladies do not share these kind of things, right? But there are some people who have shared this thing, and finally I realized with them also the problem was either they were not indulging into masturbation or anything, or it was not as soft and as comfortable as before. So what happens is, in case your organs are not being used properly, it will create a lot of problem. In ladies, there is a problem of white discharge. Instead of 1 day in a month, they will have almost every day, and it's very kind of disturbing. Every now and then you have a feeling of like the undergarments not clean.
Yeah.
So far, I don't have any solution. In terms, I have not got any feedback from anybody. But if I go by my understanding of the hair fall and dandruff and other things, that oil has to come out. In case oil does not come out, then there's a dandruff that dries out. Have you heard about hair thing? See, people
Yeah,
who
yeah.
use oil, you have heard about that. So same thing I should apply in this case also.
Okay.
So if we kind of understand that part, that if there is a organ, it must work. So if there was changes at the age of 13 or 14, then it must start at that time only. And if it is not, then gradually we kind of develop that. So only two things I would suggest. One is increasing your water intake once in a week or so, and second is this about your grip pressure.
Okay.
Okay.
How is this related to the urine thing?
Okay. Sorry, urine thing. Right.
Yeah.
See, this basically is like what I am talking about, white discharge and all that. This also results into infections because the veins or the tissues will rupture with the smallest pressure. They will not be healthy. So every rupture will cause infection. So first of all, you should take bath at least 2 times in a day, and every time you have to be very very light. And the more and more the blood circulation improves, this will also disappear. This urine frequency. Number two, for any change in the blood circulation, your energy level has to further shoot up. So for that, as I was suggesting, you should have 2 meals for a day, 3 meals for another day, and like that. I'll send you that WhatsApp message also. Do that. So three things you have to do now: your grip. Second thing is your water intake. Third thing is 2 meals, 3 meals has to be mixed, not keep running on 2 meals only.
Okay.
So these three things, and give me a feedback after a week or so. I hope there will be a lot of improvement in every field, in urine also.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sending you that WhatsApp message on this number.
This urine thing, I actually, I'm not sure, sometimes when I do walk and rest very well, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will not have this problem.
See, the same feedback is there from the other sex also. What you are suggesting, similar kind of thing is there. When they're very regular about this thing, they'll not have this discharge. So this is all related to infections.
But then sometimes when I do more, right? Even on that day, I will have this problem more.
Yes. Because again, see, there is energy distribution between your vital organs and external physical activities. So once you do more amount of physical activity, instead of 8,000, you do 20,000 steps. Even then, you may have the same thing, because on that day, the availability of energy for vital organs have gone down, and you spend a lot of energy on your physical thing. So be consistent. If you're happy with 8 hours, just 8,000 steps or 9,000, 10,000, stick to that only, which keeps you in the best form. Just to increase the numbers, don't increase the numbers, because then there is a way. And secondly, this 2 meals and 3 meals thing.
No, it's not about the number of steps. I could say even with the same number of steps, at times it will be good, but at times it will be even more worse.
Doesn't matter. You just try this particular thing, because these problems are related. And I want the feedback from both, from your side as well as from the lady side also. So you also give me feedback after 1 week. I am hopeful within 1 week you will have a lot of change.
Okay.
Okay, I am sending you the message.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And anything apart from this?
Nothing. Only 3 things you have to monitor. Yeah, only 3 things.
Okay.
Okay, I am sending you the message. Thank you.
If I can.